Hey guys, welcome back. So today is a tutorial on this look that I'm wearing right here. It's soft and shimmery and has a nice cat eye effect and glowy complexion. It's featuring my Grande Pro 2 from Viseart that I love so very much. I just felt the urge to use this. Do you ever get that with a specific palette? So yes, if you'd like to see how I create this look, then keep on watching. So pretty. So I already primed my eyes using my Wet n Wild eye base. So I'm going to jump right into this shade right here with my Eyeshadow S33. Boy, do I love this brush. And with this brush, I'm going to place that shade into the crease and then sweep it outward, shaping the eye. Then I'm going to take this and sweep it along the lash line and up towards the tail of the brow, creating the outer V. This is just gonna give us the foundation for the eye look. How are your holidays going? I would love to hear what you guys have been doing, if you have any more plans. I'm celebrating Christmas with my extended family in a few days after New Year's. And before New Year's, we're celebrating my dad's birthday. Taking a clean Sonia G Worker 1 brush and sweeping the edges, diffusing the product. For Christmas, Ryan got me a pair of ice skates for both him and for me because I want to get into ice skating. I'm really bad, by the way. Ryan is really good at it. I feel like he's just really good at things. Like, he tends to pick up on things a lot quicker than I do. I'm going back into the same color and just building up that same color, the intensity and everything, and going back in and smoothing it out with the other brush. So I'm going back and forth between those two steps. Now I'm going to go into this one right here, the gunmetal shade. And I'm going to tap this onto the outer edge to create a bit more intensity. I think I would like to go into this shade right here with my Eyeshadow W25 brush and highlight the brow bone. Has a lovely golden sheen to it. With my Eyeshadow W21 and my Pro Mixing Medium, I'm going to dip into the coppery glitter shade. This one right here. It actually has golden glitter sparkles through it. And I'm going to tap this onto the lid. Using a light hand, I'm kind of keeping this sheer. I'm going to layer because I don't want it to be quite as copper. I want it to have a mix of tones. So I'm going to take this guy here. This is the one I was, using, and I'm going to mix it with this, which has a rose gold sheen to it. I'm going to layer that right on top. It's sort of insane to do all shimmer, isn't it? I'm going to take the blush I'm going to use later with a fluffy brush. This is the Esim W35. I'm going to lightly sweep that through the edges. Wow, that blush is pigmented. It's putting off a lot more than I was expecting. To tone it down a bit, I'm gonna take this guy from, this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked palette that I've been using a lot lately. I'm just feathering that on the top edge to tone down the blush as well as blend. It's giving a matte element, I suppose, to the look. I want to amp up the intensity of the outer corner one more time, mixing the gunmetal in our first bronze shade. So this shade and this shade, mixing those two together. I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs Sunset liner and put this on the waterline. And then my Linda Hallberg black liner, and we put that on the upper waterline. Okay, I think I want to do winged liner, so I took my MAC black brushstroke liner and we're gonna create a wing with this. Doing a little inner corner wing too. Okay, now before finishing off the lower lash line, I'm just going to clean up one more time. I'm switching palettes, you guys. I do want some mattes in this look. With my T09 brush, I'm going to go into my Viseart Original Neutral Matte palette and go into this gorgeous baby. So work that into the lash line. And then a little bit of the black along the outer edge here and over the liner to deepen it. With a small fluffy brush, this is the Esim W36. I'm going to go into this shade over here and blend the lower edge. So I threw on some mascara and actually put on some magnetic accent lashes from Ardell. I'm going to start with some primer on the face. This is the Natasha Denona Prime Magic Primer. And I have been loving this combination with the MAC Hyper Real Foundation in Gold with my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. So I'm going to use the foundation on its own and then add the highlight after. I'm taking my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer and with the pointed end of my Esim sponge, I'm just getting up close to the eye. And then before we set, I'm going to go ahead and take some of the Hyper Real Foundation Liquid Luminizer. I'm going to use my sponge to dab this into the skin. I'm kind of taking the residual and dabbing it everywhere. I'm taking my Esam W35 and going in with my setting powder. This is my Charlotte Tilbury. I'm going lightly set underneath the eyes as well as buff it into the lower edge of the eyeshadow to create a nice smoothed look. If you find that you know, takes away the intensity of the mascara on your lower lashes, you can apply a little bit of mascara down there, going along the edges of the look all the way around. Then with a bigger brush, I'm going to pat a little bit of this product where I have some textural issues. I'm going to add blush next. This is from the Hourglass palette we used earlier. And I'm just going to sweep that all along the cheeks with my Chikuhodo GSN 4. I'm going to go into the bronzer. Lightly sweep this, hugging the cheekbones. Take the residual and put it on the forehead, the nose, and down the neck. For highlight, I'm actually going to take from the eyeshadow palette. So let's go into the golden one. Yeah. I love that whole first column as highlighter. I'm going to finish off the look with just a wash of gloss on the lips. This is Fenty Fussy lip gloss. Alright, so this is the final look. I hope that you guys enjoy and have a great rest of your holiday season, and I love you lots. Bye.